Hey everyone, we are back here on Lessons in Leadership. For this playlist, we are talking about imposter syndrome. So excited to have Ryan with us today. Ryan, thanks so much for being here. Imposter syndrome is something that so many leaders face, and, even when we've achieved great success. And so I want to talk about strategies. When you felt those moments of self-doubt creep in, how have you managed that? Can you share a technique or two that's helped you in that
Yeah,
process?
absolutely. And imposter syndrome is absolutely a real thing and is a huge struggle for so many of my colleagues and friends in leadership. And this has hit home with me on several occasions. So, for one instance, for me, when I was a part of the university production team, we became the official in-house marketing agency basically overnight. And there was some restructuring within our department. We had a very talented group of creatives that could do the work. So they made that decision. And like I said, it was very quickly. And this for us would mean that we would no longer be able to lean on an external agency to write, storyboard, produce, film, and edit all the commercials that we were doing for the university. So basically all the eyes were on me for commercial production. I was the only video guy on the team. So you can imagine how inadequate I felt during that time, and self-doubt really started to creep in. The weight of the whole thing felt like it was on my shoulders. All video projects either succeeded or would fail on my watch. And now that is how I felt, but actually that was not the truth. That was not the case. But I was very fortunate to have a team that believed in me, that trusted me, that knew my skill set. They had witnessed the quality of my work before. So they started asking me, hey, how can I support you? How can I help you? We want this to be successful. So I had a great team around me. So that kind of leads into one of the suggestions that would help in facing the struggle. Number one, you have to acknowledge that these feelings are real. You have to tackle this issue immediately. These feelings are normal. Like I said, a lot of people feel this way, but it does not define who you are and what you can be. Struggles can do two things. They can paralyze you or they can prepare you for what comes next. And that all depends on how you respond. So number one, acknowledge that those feelings are real. Number two, do your best to surround yourself with people who have walked this path before. They can help you gain insight. They can lead you through obstacles. So don't be afraid to ask. Every person that's been a professional that I know that has a lot of history in this type of thing, they're always willing to share that wisdom with you. So find a support system if you can. Now, I know that might not always be the case. So if you're a professional who is kind of like a lone wolf and you have to do everything yourself and you don't have a group of coworkers to support you, this is where it has to go inward, and you have to turn your doubt into credibility, knowing that the places that you've walked before, the places you currently stand in, are places that you have earned and worked hard to get to. So you have to make yourself believe that. And finally, number three, reflect on your wins. Remind yourself of those achievements. And for me, those lessons learned are kind of like medals or trophies, constantly letting me know that, yes, you can do this and you can do this again. You deserve this success. You've earned your spot. So let's tackle this next thing that's staring, this giant that's in front of me. Tackle it with confidence. And that helps you dismantle any kind of self-doubt. And as a side note, Carrie, that very first year, when our production team was made the official agency of the university, we won several awards. Even that year, we aired a regional Super Bowl commercial that I produced, filmed, and edited. And it was so exciting. That was a huge trophy for me. And also within that short time, our team won the best in-house team in the nation. And that right there is probably one of the biggest confidence boosts you can have. So I'm very thankful that when I had that faced with me, I looked her right in the face and said, hey, I'm not today. This imposter syndrome, you got to go.
I love that. Not today. Such great insights. Thank you so much, Ryan. And don't miss the other episodes on this imposter syndrome Lessons in Leadership playlist. Have a great day, everybody.